So leadership training, what it does for people is it helps them learn how to lead themselves, to understand where they're coming from, what is my mindset, what are my core values, what are my beliefs, and to unpack those to see if they're going to serve them going forward. Because sometimes our beliefs that we have now got us where we are, but they're not going to get us into the future.
What I got out of working with Kathleen Seeley was, number one, a lot of great tools that I can use when I need to stretch my leadership skills at work. I got a lot of great cutting edge information about what's currently hot in the leadership space when it comes to training and learning and development for leaders. And I got a lot of self-improvement, actually. I got a chance to take a real hard look at myself as a leader, kind of identify some areas of opportunity for myself, and kind of challenge myself to stretch and to go to the next level, to get out of my comfort zone. And that's something that I really needed help with, and she was able to do that, and do that in a very kind and authentic way.
So I'll work with groups, teams, leadership teams, frontline employees, anywhere from 1 day to long-term 9-month intervention, because leadership is a behavior, it is not a role. So this work isn't just for positional leaders, it's for anyone who wants to develop their leadership capacity, from the boardroom to the front line. This information is valuable and increases engagement and self-awareness.
Bloomberg just released their 2-year study on what are the most desired skills in the corporate world to position it for the next 5 to 10 years. And the top skill that's desired but missing is leadership skills. I highly recommend the Values-Based Leadership Workshop to develop those skills in the workforce and move it forward.
Of course, I enrolled in this program because I was looking for a different type of leadership program. A lot of the programs I've attended up to this point have been more about the what of leadership. And I think they miss the more impactful piece of what leadership's all about is the leader within an individual. Because what Kathleen focuses on is not so much the what of leadership, she focuses on the how of leadership, which is much more important. And I think that's where so many leadership programs I've attended in the past have missed the mark as a whole, because they're more about the what of leadership. So this was a very impactful leadership program for me personally, and I would encourage anybody.
You know, I really walked into this thinking as a leader, I pretty much had it together. I felt like I was really giving my team what they needed. But after spending time with Kathleen, I realized that I'm really not giving it 100%, and therefore my team's not getting 100%. And so if you're really looking to take your team and your organization to the next level, you really need to spend some time with Kathleen. I think that she's got something magical.
Having just finished a training program with Kathleen, I started out thinking, yeah, I know this, I've read this, I've taught this, I get this. But because of the experiential nature of her work, it's very different. Thinking I understand it is not the same as actually knowing it viscerally and feeling it in a way that I could actually go replicate it. That's the difference. That's the difference between a lot of other workshops, and it's the difference between thinking we can read it and understand it. Doesn't mean we can know it and do it.
So we start with leading ourselves, and then we learn how to lead others with really practical experiential exercises. So you walk out of this workshop with a clear plan of action.